Oh hey, would you looky there, it's a Super Nintendo Classic Edition. Aren't these things basically impossible to get hold of? Yes. To get this thing, I had to wait outside of the other Walmart in town. And there were a couple of people that wanted me to like hold their spot or something. I was like, yeah, you make me hold your spot, your Nintendo's mine. I was a bit of an asshole, and somebody offered me like $300 for this in the parking lot. I was like, no, fuck off. And yeah, so let's open this thing up and see what the hell's inside. Gimme. Gimme. Thank you. Alrighty, what do we got? Well, booklets and shit. Nintendo. Okay. Controller. Same kind of connector as the SNES Classic there. And I have a sneaking suspicion that this is not going to be as long as it should be. But yeah. It generally kind of feels like the original. Sort of. Then again, the original one that I have was already a good 12 years old before I got to use it. And of course, it's much older than that now. So there's that, and oh, another one. That'll be useful. What else do we got here? USB adapter. I already have one of those. I'm assuming this is the system itself right here. We'll come back to that. What else do we have? It takes a micro USB cable. What's the power spec on this thing? 5 volts, 1.5 amps. So I don't know if my Samsung Galaxy charger will be good enough for that. It's 5 volts at 2 amps. We've got what looks like a 3-foot HDMI cable. 3 or 4 foot, something like that. Anyway. Here's the system itself. Power switch. Reset button. Eject button does absolutely fuck all. And the cartridge slot, as has been made common knowledge by the SNES Classic, cartridge slot does fuck all. On the back we've got USB power input and HDMI output. Let's see here. I think the controllers plug into these things which flip down. Oh no, they don't flip down, they flip up. Or this whole panel. Oh, it pops out and flips down. That's cheap. Come on, Nintendo. I mean, it works. The controllers plug in where they would have plugged in on the original, but come on, guys. You couldn't have at least fucked with the pinout so that way they would plug into these absolutely skinny ports. That would have been cool. But no, we're just going to stick with the fucking adapters on the Wii, but these things aren't even compatible with the Wii. I have a controller from the SNES Classic. I tried using it on an emulator, and thing didn't work. The buttons were very iffy. So I have a feeling that those things are going to be exactly the same way. But at least I have something they will work on. Yay. Alrighty. Power. Well, the reset is an actual springy switch, just like on the original. Yep, eject and cartridge are just molded plastic. So I'm going to go ahead and hook this up, and I'll get back to you once I have a little bit of gameplay footage recorded to give excerpts and possible commentary.